What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Union Martial Arts. I'm Mark and this is your Technique Tuesday. So the past couple episodes we've been talking about the roundhouse, how to do it and also how to improve it. This time what we're going to be talking about is my personal favorite, the side thrust kick. So on this episode what we're going to be talking about is how to actually do the kick step by step, a couple pointers you guys should look for when you're practicing the kick, as well as some bag application. Alright guys, so before you do anything with the side thrust, you want to make sure that you're stretched and warmed up so that you're ready to get a good kick going. So first things first, what I want to do is establish my source of balance. This is going to be my base of my kick. Again, if you don't have a straight bar, you can use a chair, you can use a table, anything you guys have at home that isn't going to roll away. Also, that it's going to be strong enough to support your weight. Okay, so secondly, I want to establish my center of gravity and I want to establish my stance. So in the roundhouse, if you guys watched the video, I did a forward stance, which means one leg was forward and one leg was back. This time for the side thrust, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called a straddle stance. Sometimes it's known as a horse stance. I've even heard it be called a 50-50 stance in some cases. Basically what it is one leg and the other leg are in line with each other. Okay, so the weight distribution would technically be 50-50. So once I have my stance, once I have my base, I'm ready to roll. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look in the direction I want to kick. Okay, I'm going to take my lead leg. In this case, it's my right leg. I'm going to go knees up nice and high. Okay, now what I want to try to do is I want to get my knee to my chest. Okay, I want to make sure that my leg isn't coming around like a roundhouse. I want to make sure it's going straight. So in a lot of cases, especially how I teach my students, we call this a side thrust. So thrusting means I'm piercing, which means I'm going through. I bring it to my chest and I shoot it straight out. Have a nice strong clip, drop it down, and repeat the process. All right, so the two most important things you want to make sure when you're doing a side thrust, okay? After you get the base down, after you get the direction down, these are the two things that are really going to set your side thrust apart from an average person to an advanced martial artist. So number one is, a lot of people don't know, but when I do my side thrust, I'm still twisting my supporting leg. So this is my attacking leg, this is my supporting leg. I still want to twist it in the direction that I'm going to kick in. So my heel is actually going to twist out as I extend. Okay, and that's going to give me a lot of power. That's going to allow me to generate all my force forward. Second thing that you want to be able to do, when I deliver my side thrust, I want to try not to high five it with my foot, but to hit with what we call the blade of our foot, which is our heel. So as I kick out, I want to be pointing my toes down, flexing my heel, going straight into the target, and get a good, nice piercing motion through it. All right, so we're putting everything all together now. Establish our balance, get into our stance. So we bring it up, nice and tight to our chest, and out. Okay, nice and sharp. All right, so now we're gonna take the side thrust and we're gonna apply it to the bag. At this point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna assume that we're going offensive, which means that we're going to the opponent or the target. The target is not coming towards us. So first thing that I need to do is I need to understand the distance between myself and my target. The way I'm gonna cut this distance is I'm gonna do what's called a gather. So really, really simple. All I'm doing is I'm gonna do stepping up. It's gonna look like this. Left leg step, right leg up. Puts me in a position to deliver my side thrust. Now, when I do that, what I'm trying to do is create momentum so that I can get into the correct position and I can get enough energy and power to deliver my side thrust. Okay, so the best way I like to describe this to my students is that your side thrust doesn't end at the bag. All right, now what you want to believe is that your kick is going through the bag. So in my case, I want to kick the window. I want to go right through it and I want to put all my body weight into that kick. Okay, so establish my stance, step and gather, straight through into the kick. So as we're thrusting through the bag, notice that the bag thumped and it bent inwards. Okay, so that's what you want. That's how you get a powerful side thrust. Okay, if the bag is pushed, it'll look like this. So I do my gather, but I push the bag. You don't get much power out of that. Yes, it would create some distance, but it's not going to have any real impact on your opponent or your target. And the main purpose of the side thrust, depending on the situation, is to pierce. Alright guys, so that was the side thrust technique. That was also your Technique Tuesday for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just remember that when you guys are practicing any technique, whether it be your roundhouse or your side thrust, make sure that you're taking your time. Make sure that you're very patient with yourself. It's okay to make mistakes. Just keep practicing, keep training, and keep improving. If you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see any specific techniques, make sure you guys comment below, and we'll show you it on the next Technique Tuesday. Thanks for watching, guys.